fuck. Uh, Hello everyone. Uh, Welcome to Monster Camp. Yes, I am aware that this isn't carrion. I am aware. But, my friends introduced me to this yesterday. Well, I'd known about it, I just never played it. And I really, really like it. So, I'm going to play it. We're gonna be one player. What the fuck? Alright, give me just a second. Oh shit. Alright, I'm back. Let's do a full game. I've got an hour. So yeah, I want to play more of this game. So yeah, I'm gonna play more of this game. And don't worry, just because I played it yesterday doesn't mean I'm gonna take it slow or anything. I'll or take it quickly or anything. I'm gonna take it slow and read for you. Speaking of reading, I just had a pretty stressful day at work, and I kind of feel like playing something a little more chill today rather than something as violent as Carrion. So yeah. Camp Spooky. Stages some of our dearest summer. Dearest summers. Excuse me, I can't read. Back then, we were young and unafraid. With school far away, everything seemed possible. As the sun embraced us on our way to camp. I'm adjusting. Don't hate me for bad noise. That should be comfortable. Yeah. Summer has that distinct power, doesn't it? You live for the days, while the nights inebriate you with possibilities. It's like life could take a turn at every corner. And for us it did. Okay, so I do have the DLC pack. So I'm going to play as this person. We're gonna call you Sawyer, because that's your name, and I love the way this character looks.
This summer will be a good one.
Hell yeah. Let's go with a sword. That's a boost in boldness. Creativity and some fun. Hard as fuck hardtack. Iron Maiden sleeping bag. Hell yeah. Let's do it. I'm not sure what any of those do, but we'll see. One might say that Monster Prom had hardened us on the highs and lows of love, but no, we're always absolute beginners. And summer camp was no different. No one talked about it, but the idea of a summer love loomed over our heads. Close to the last day of camp, there was a meteor shower happening just 5 weeks away. Everyone knew that if you were into someone, you were going to watch that damn thing together. And so, a silent yet powerful pressure invaded us. It was a monster prom all over again. Everything seemed uncertain. Everything but one thing. Whoever we were asking on a meteor shower date, it was probably going to be one of the 6 coolest people on that bus. Joy Johnson Jahima. I don't know how to say it. My apologies. 23. A badass witch who wanted to chill a bit after saving the world countless times. Avari Misha, a high-head adventurer possessed by a curse who had turned out to be the most annoying roommate ever. Calculus, Hewlett Packard. A library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life at its fullest. Dahlia Aquino, a buff blue demon and warmonger who had set her sights on conquering summer next. Damien LeVay, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and love of fire. And Milo Belladonna, a Death Reaper doubling as an internet influencer who was profoundly in love with life and all its earthly pleasures. The bus trip was long, and all summer could be shaped by the first step well taken. And so it was clear. It all came down to breaking the ice and causing a good impression with the right person. Oh. You can only listen to one genre of music forever. What would it be? Metal. I like metal. Oh, I got him again. Fuck yeah, you're in the metal too? Sawyer? You're in the metal too, Sawyer? I never would have guessed. I mean, I guess metalheads come in all shapes and sizes, including wimpy newbie looking sizes like you. Jesus, dude. But clearly what you lack in appearances, you make for in music taste. So who's your favorite band? I like Hollywood Undead. Of course, I don't really think they count as metal. I'm not sure what they count as, honestly. We only had 5 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Yeah, so let's start.
Fine, let's go.
Okay. So the way this works, at least from what I can see, is you have these stats up here. And as you can see from the icons up top, those are indicative of these. My boldness is okay for right now, though I will need to increase it later, but my fun needs a damn good buff. You decided to bring a metal detector to the lake that day. You scour the beach for buried treasure. You find a keychain, a 10 box of stale cookies, which you eat anyway, a glowing chalice that the Knights Templar come to confiscate for some reason. I wonder what that could have been. But best of all, you managed to find some genuine silver-plated 2 fun. Score. Yeah, I forgot I put all these on. So, bought the DLC. All the DLC. So, all these characters are going to end up in like a bunch of different outfits. I guess this is one of the Victorian ones. Afterwards, you managed to convince Prince Damien that back massages keep away mosquitoes, and you're really getting after it when... Hey, has that weird chuckling lamp always been over there? I don't know this character. What weird... Oh, wow, okay. There's something weird about this lamp. I just can't put my finger on what. Arson! Well, in the words of the great Mahatma Gandhi, I don't... Oh no, please don't hate me. When in doubt, set it on fire. I don't think Gandhi said that. You're pretty sure that's not what Gandhi said. And you tell Prince Damien the first so. Really? Huh. I tried to read a biography of Gandhi once, but I couldn't understand it, so I set it on fire. I thought that was the lesson the book was trying to teach me. That was about 5 minutes ago. The book is still on fire, actually. In fact, it's what I was planning to use to burn this lamp. Watch. No need, Prince Damien the First. The only person who's been burned here is you by my impeccable disguise.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Wow, Counselor Flodge. That's a good name. You were the lamp the whole time?
Orenthal Flodge.
Captain Orenthal Flodge. Guilty. Guilty. Pretty cool, huh? Only if you think lying is cool, which I do, but only when I do it. Not when people do it to me. I wasn't trying to lie to you, Prince Damien the First. I was trying to teach you a lesson about the wonders of camouflage. Get real. Camouflage is for stupid babies who are too lame to solve their problems with violence. My voice is so fucked up I can't do his voice. Oh, fuck.
Sneak level 100.
Oh, so it's violence you're interested in, eh? I'll have you know that in my heady days of my youth, I once disguised myself as a baguette in order to stab the French Prime Minister. But France doesn't have a Prime Minister. They have a president. Only because I stabbed the Prime Minister.
That just might work.
I didn't know camouflage could be used for stabbing. This changes everything. But I still don't think it's for me. It's pretty hard to blend in when you have such blemishless skin. Crimson red skin. Yeah. Don't worry about that, son. I can change my skin any color I want, and I'm a master of disguise. So clearly, skin color doesn't matter here. What we need to do is find the perfect way for you to blend into your surroundings. Ooh, you've got an idea. Get a high-powered job in the fashion industry and make red the in color for this season. And next season, and every other season forever. Hide Prince Damien the First in a giant bowl of delicious Hawaiian punch.
Stealth mode.
Oh, that was creative. I figured the bottom one would be more creativity. A classic technique. It's like I say in my best-selling disguise handbook. If you can't change how you look, completely alter your surroundings to match how you look.
Proud of you.
You're a real hero, Sawyer, volunteering for this dangerous job. Here, I'll help you disguise you as a fashion icon. Natural Flaws disguises you by putting a beret on your head and dressing you in a trash bag with armholes. Haha, I know that reference. Thankfully, all fashion is an elaborate lie, so when you apply for CEO of Vogue, everybody assumes you're too fashionable to even comprehend, and you are hired immediately. Once hired, you discover that Vogue is the most powerful institution in the modern world, controlling not only fashion, but the economy, all world governments, and even people's thoughts. You declare next issue's theme to be red, and herald it the most iconic color of all time. Then you make this next 6 months issues red themed, just to be safe. And just to be extra safe, use Vogue's vast resources to implant microscopic mind-controlling devices in all the world's water, making red everyone's favorite color. My favorite color is purple, and also destroying their ability to see other ones. Hooray for fashion. Everyone starts wearing red all the time and painting everything red and stabbing each other because they like the way the red blood flows onto out of their veins. Green is cancelled. Everyone agrees that it's actually just another shade of red. You make plans for red to absorb 2 to 5 more colors in the next fiscal year. Nice work. Hey Sawyer, thanks for mind controlling everyone in the entire world in order to make it easier for me to hide. Now that nobody can see the difference between red and green, I can blend into the forest and nobody has any idea I'm there. I've stabbed like 18 people.
Oh, you're a pro.
Also, I've been voted Monsters Magazine's most sexiest monsters alive for forever. You're the best. Hell yeah, you promised to celebrate with Prince Damien. Prince Damien's the first in a romantic manner just as soon as you can tell him apart from the background. Meanwhile, you gain +2 smarts and +1 charm. Hell yeah. I was meaning to get my charm up. So all my shit's rather even now. I think boldness.
Oh, hey.
I know I need a lot of boldness. I think I'm gonna need boldness, charm, and fun. So we'll go do boldness. That day in the haunted manor, a little clown man rode the tricycle up to you and asked if you would like to play a game. Cool, you love games. You suggest Monopoly or categories. The clown man tells you to find the exit key in an hour or he's going to rip all your skin off. You're not super into that idea, so you decide to compromise by going to an escape room and solving some puzzles together. It's lots of fun, but you don't give fun here, you gain boldness instead. Yay! Afterwards, you're searching for haunted artifacts to gift your least favorite cousins when you find Prince Damien the First scouring the rooms looking for something.
What a noob.
Oh hey, noob, did you get an anonymous love letter from someone telling you to meet them at the manor for some hot makeouts too? Nah, I didn't think so. No one at this camp but me is out enough to get sexy makeout invites from a secret admirer. You're telling me you wrote that letter? Don't be ridiculous. I know you're a brand of horny Sawyer, and this ain't it. The fuck does that mean? He hands you a letter. It says, "Meet me for hot kisses," in red crayon written on the back of the torn out little page of 101 sexy pranks to play on your horny friends.
I'm out.
Well, if you're done reading it now, I'm off to win a game of tonsil hockey. Don't wait up for me before you can warn Prince Damien I about this excruciatingly obvious prank. He heads into the next room only to get a net dropped on him. Nice, what a classic prank. Masters strike again. Heck yeah, the prank masters know how to put the Z in unexpected net trap, baby.
Fuck off.
The hell are you noobs going on about? Get out of here, so me and my sexy anonymous lover can get way less anonymous. You understand you're trapped in a net right now, right, Prince Damien I? You've been pranked. Hey, gross, don't smooch the prank net. It was a family heirloom. Too late. Prince Damien I is really going to town. Apparently he's decided the net is a secret lover. Since lovers come in all shapes and sizes down in hell. I mean, what a hell of a place. Whoa, Prince Damien I, you really have your tongue twisted up in that net. Are you trying to say you want to play tug of war? And give me the other end. I'll tug your... I don't want to play tug of war. I don't want to play tug of war, thought. I'm stuck. Great, now he really is trapped. You better figure out a way to free Prince Damien I's tongue from the net, or it'll get trapped in... Or it'll never get trapped in your mouth. Putting in an expert surgeon to do tongue transplant, freeing Prince Damien I in the process. That's smart. Renew the net with your own tongue. Is that charm? It's either charm, creativity, or... I don't know, that could be boldness. Ooh, it's charm. You watch lots of YouTube videos on how to tie a cherry stem into a knot with your tongue. So how different can untying in a net with your tongue be? I didn't expect that to work. But here we go. You smacked your tongue against Prince Damien I's tongue. It's sexy. Whoa, I think it's working. Maybe it's just the net that's making me this. They saw you. That's not. I don't want to read this. You're pretty sure you even looked that little dangling thing that's in the back of it. I'm not sure if I can upload this to YouTube. Finally, Prince Damien I's tongue is free, but he doesn't seem to be moving. Yeah, I don't really know how to say this, but while you were getting that tongue unstuck, got stuck in the net. I don't want to talk about how. The prank has gotten sort of weird. Should we still be watching this, Polly? Oh yeah, we should still be watching this. You managed to free Prince Damien I's extra appendage with some serious finagling. You gave us one memory. E for the spank bank as well as +2 bonus and +1 fun. I've never, like, okay, I apparently hit a setting while I was messing around with the settings earlier, and it changed a bunch of stuff. Like, I thought it was just changing a very specific costume that have a very rare...
Just gotta choose the right log.
That I have a very rare situation. You know what I mean. Like getting out around camp, spooky campfire, the air is filled with the smell of smoke and the sound of bickering. Oh, he's in a different outfit now. Fantasy? No, winter. For the last time, Damien, you simply don't have what it takes. What? How can you say that? How can I not have what it takes to be your next bad guy and the baddest dude I know?
You're not a big bad, but you're still very bad at this.
Be that as it may, you were not the baddest dude that I know. I've fought many impressive villains in my time who've done far more villainous things than you've ever have. I can get there. I can be more villainous. My whole thing is trying to save the world. Why would I ever encourage you to be more villainous? Well, if you don't want to encourage me to get more villainous, then I think you need to admit that I am already a villain. I have real bad guys to fight, Damien. Some of them are probably plotting unspeakable crimes right this second. Give me the rest. Of course, you know, most unspeakable crime would be missing out on the golden opportunity to impress one of your campmates. You leap into action and avert that potential crisis. No one's hoping more than Damien is. Yes. This sounds like one of Sawyer's semantic loopholes designed to curry favor with their crushes. Alright, you listen here. But I'm willing to hear you out. So, Damien, what have you been doing to make you a danger to yourself? Oh boy, let me tell you. I arm wrestled a crocodile for a piece of gum, but it was my arm versus the crocodile's mouth. I used a beehive as a punching bag, and wore a bear trap as a bracelet for breakfast. I had hot sauce and nothing but hot sauce, and also the hot sauce bottle. And I went sledding down a mountain at a 90-degree angle straight down, and the sled was my own. I was sitting on nothing but the ice, and then I did laundry without fabric softener. Okay, stop. Are these really all things you've done in your lifetime? Lifetime joy, these are things I've done in the past 48 hours. Okay, I might be able to work with that. I think it's pretty clear that first precautions we need to take. Epic laser sword showdown at the edge of a cliff? No, the first thing I'm going to do is wrap you in a bubble wrap. Yes, our first villain fight. Joy wraps Damien tightly in bubble wrap as he celebrates his defeat, and this is good for you for 3 reasons. Damien is thrilled. So, mission accomplished. Damien is now at least 26.4% safer from his own shenanigans. Damien actually looks really hot wrapped up in bubble wrap. Is this your kink now? Apparently this is your kink now. You secretly stash away bubble wrap just in case you get to bottle Damien yourself one day. Battle. Same thing.
Fine, let's go.
Alright. Our boldness actually increased a lot. Fun's the lowest thing out of all this. I mean, I could use some smarts, I guess. Fun. That day you bring a magazine to read by the lake. The cover story is How to Gain Fun While Camping with Your 6 Hottest Most Charismatic Friends. Step 1, go to the lake. Step 2, wait. Wait, that's it? Why hasn't it worked for you yet? Oh wait, you just gained 2 fun. Thanks, Cosmopolitan. You and Prince Damien I are laughing together and having a surprisingly cheery time reading comic books. Oh, I've done this one before. I did that last one before, too. I don't know how many things there are here, but it looks pretty cool. This is going to sound crazy, but can you pass me that one that doesn't have someone putting his fist through someone else on the cover?
Loser.
I love this outfit. It doesn't match her at all, but I still love it. Wait, what's this now? You're gonna read actual words that might describe something other than punching? Ha! What? No, who said that? I was just asking for the one without someone punching so I could eat it, obviously. Right. What did I say, Lady Aquino? Lady Aquino of Hell? I told you he's getting soft. But not so soft that you won't still come and sand strangling and ocean kicking with us tonight, right? My biceps are ready to choke that sand right out, and I got special boots made with spikes on the bottom, and the sides of the top, and the sides and the top, so I can really show those waves we've bossed. Well, that does sound great, but speaking of the ocean, I was actually going to watch this documentary on dolphins tonight. I'm making popcorn and baking dolphin-shaped cookies. If you want to join. Wow, you changed, Damien. Damien. It's no wonder the wildfire hasn't appeared to you yet. Whoa, what do you mean? I know you've been on the hunt for the elusive wildfire, and I know it's thus far eluded you. And I also know why. The wildfire only appeals to those who are badass enough to be worthy of its unbridled glory and untamed majesty. It's true, I was just in the woods one day playing with matches, and suddenly, out of nowhere, the wildfire appeared. Gee, I wouldn't know why a wildfire would appear if you're playing matches in the woods. It's just... It's one of the most magical moments of my life. It's nothing like seeing a wildfire out in its natural habitat. Too bad you'll never see it. Face it, Damien. You're just not metal anymore. Not metal. Not metal. I'll show them who's not metal. I'll show them who is metal. It's me. I'm still metal. Now to prove it by becoming worthy of the wildfire. But how? I think that would be creative and this would be smart. I'm not sure. This one didn't work last time, so we're gonna do this one. Ah. Oh, the top one would have been boldness, which is what my max is. Damn it. Alright. Fuck yeah, of course. Nothing is more beautiful and poetic than the raging of a wildfire. So obviously a poem would attract it. What's the most metal variant of the most metal art form? We list off any types of poems. Sonnets, haikus, elegies, acrostics. Oh, an acrostic. Spelling the word metal. It can't get any more metal than that. Literally, unless I pack it chock full of metal things. Masterpiece for about 12 seconds before reacting to you. His finished work. M is for metal. Also for me. He is for everything spicy I eat. Wow, are you trying to lure a wildfire with an acrostic? It's not very metal. Of course it is. I'm literally spelling metal. Exactly. There's no nuance whatsoever. Everyone knows wildfires are drawn to nuance. And badassery. That's why the wildfire appeared to me right after I kicked over a lit tiki torch in the woods. It was a metaphor. There's only one type of poem the wildfire is drawn to. A villanelle. That's because the word villain is in it. If you were a true radical metal person, you would already know that. A fucking villanelle? What the ever loving fuck is a villanelle? How am I ever going to learn how to write one of those? Excited to be of use, you quickly chime in and teach Damien first to write the villanelle. Explain how villanelle has 19 lines, 5 stanzas, of 3 lines with line 1 repeating in 6, 12, 18 line. Line 3 repeating in lines 9, 15, and 19. The fuck? You knew what a villanelle was this whole time and you didn't tell me about it? You ruined my chance to see the wildfire and embarrassed me in front of everyone. I also can't believe how many rules there are to writing a villanelle. So many numbers. I'm gonna go throw myself into the lake, and by myself, I mean you. Oh man. I knew that knowing that the closing stanza of Vanilla Nell has 4 lines and that the rhyme scheme is A B A B A B A B A B A A B B A would get you in so much trouble. Irrelevant. It's what happens, so deal with it. -1 boldness, -2 fun. I'm basically where I was before.
I hope this turn goes smoothly.
Yep, me too. One day you decided to take swimming class in the lake. You learn all sorts of cool swimming techniques. The backstroke, the side stroke, the Macarena stroke, the mime having a stroke. All those strokes are fun, though perhaps a bit medically concerning. You gain 2 fun. You and Prince Damien the First are engaging in that classic camp prank of taking a bunch of other campers' sheets and tying them together to create a complicated net involving a Rube Goldberg-esque deadfall trap.
Oh, you're a pro!
Haha, nice work, Sawyer. Our friends will never know what hit them, especially if it kills them. Hand me my bag, will you? I need to find the hilarious metal spikes for the bottom of the pit. Ah, that's so hard to find anything in this bag. My dad's packed it full of useless shit, like a water purifier, non-perishable food, and a pillow. Why? I'm perfectly capable of smothering people with my bare hands. I didn't notice this before. There's a thing where he always... Like, this is the 3rd thing in a row where he's pulled something out of this bag. Prince Damien the First holds aloft a bottle, inside of which swirls a dark black and gold liquid. Mist. It's hard to say exactly. Also, the bottle of screaming death to LeVay's at the top of its metaphorical lungs. Your time will come! You're in for that! Bad stuff is gonna happen! The bottle is weird as shit. My dad's packed all kinds of useless camping supplies in here. A tent, backpack, halberd. This is the most confusing of all. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What is it? What do I do with it? Ah! But the bottle seems to be causing Prince Damien I a great deal of distress. You better come up with a reasonable explanation so that the two of you can move the fuck on with your day. It's a novelty alarm clock. Since people already hate their alarms, why not have an alarm that hates you back? It's a hunting accessory to lure ducks by making noises. Man, ducks sure are getting weird these days. I feel like this one is fun. Oh, god damn it! So I was not gonna do that if it's threatening to slaughter me. See you later. I'm off to catch some Z's and wake up to the sound of conflict. The next day you're having a great time doing camp thing, and the camp thing is interrupted by Prince Damien I. Guess we'll never know. Hey, guess what? My new alarm clock, it fucking sucks. The alarm didn't make any noise this morning, and I missed camp breakfast. I love camp breakfast. I don't know why it didn't wake me up. Usually it won't stop screaming. I will vanquish the LaVey bloodline, and I have started by causing you to miss out on essential nutrients. But today was Waffle Wednesday. The blood of its former rulers will flood the A circle of hell down with the LaVeys. They're a really shitty alarm. In a fury, Demon Samuel I picks up the bottle and throws it as hard as he can. It smacks against the ground and breaks open, revealing a demon of swirling black mist with gold horns. Finally, I am freed from this prison in which the LaVey kings have trapped me. Now I bring pain and despair. The demon disappears and Prince Damien I rounds on you. Presumably furious that his dad's worst enemy has now been released. That alarm clock didn't even explode when I threw it. Thanks for recommending the shitty alarm clock ever. Bless you, made me miss Waffle Wednesday. I love Waffle Wednesday. Aw. You hope you've done enough. Okay, -2 boldness and 1 smart. Okay, you know what?
Finally, some time to chill.
You're cozying up by the fire, enjoying the smell of gentle side conflict. Do you remember that conflict doesn't have a smell? And actually, you're hearing it.
Man.
No, you're a fuck shark. Also, what does that even mean? It means that you're not the VP. You will never be the VP, just like you will never conquer the A Circle of Hell. How dare you take that back right now, or I'm quitting the band. Ha, like we even need you. My dead grandma can play the drums with more rhythm than you can. Politely interrupt and congratulate them on having a band, apparently, and ask what the trouble seems to be, since you're known for conflict resolution skills. So our Ventagram has really been taking off in the whole Camp Spooky Cantina night scene, which is actually a shockingly saturated and competitive market. Joy is our lead singer, so it's pretty easy to see that she's the CEO of our band, and since I shred the electric guitar so fucking sick, not to mention design and execute our makeup and hairstyling, I'm clearly the band's vice president. Now, I'm the band's vice president. The drum beat is like the heartbeat. Without a drum, the body can't breathe and dies. Well, not only is that not true of a drum, that's not even true of a heartbeat. You hope Dahlia is better at drumming than she is at anatomy. Well, what do you think, Sawyer?
Not over.
Prince Damien I. Band to release anger. She's in the band to realize her full artistic potential, and because she wants to spend more time with me, just to make absolute sure I'm not perfect fourth coven member. Dude, Dahlia, the band is literally called Ventagram, as in she needs to vent. No, it's Ventagram, because vents are really great systems to keep closed spaces cool and the air not polluted. Just like our band keeps our hearing things cool and your brain's music space not polluted. I don't think that's how that works. Also, as a tribute to Die Hard, nothing shows the awesomeness of events like Die Hard.
Rad.
Look, I love Die Hard as much as the next Demon, and yes, it's definitely my favorite Christmas movie. And yes, it is definitely a Christmas movie. But the band is called Ventagram because screeching, belting, bloodthirsty lyrics is how Joy relieves stress of having the pressure on her to literally save the world all the time. Well, I never even considered that. Man, I was drawing so many cool album covers for an EVP's first EV, Ventagram Diorama. And they are revolved around crawling out of events dressed as Die Hard characters. I guess I have to redesign our album cover. I guess you're the vice president of the
Oh,
band.
you're a pro.
Okay. And what Dahlia doesn't know won't hurt her. If you keep this up, you might get to be the vice president of Prince Damien the First. I use my skills. Ah, welcome. You're here. Don't fret. Let me explain how this works. This is a wild yet simple. I have a selection of drinks at hand, yet you come and go. Here's a little time to think, and if you don't choose a drink quickly, someone else may take it. Push or get pushed, and these drinks look. Choose whatever you want, but I'm not responsible for whatever you put in your mouth. I'm a wizard in training. For you, test my concoctions is somewhere between kind and reckless, so get ready and good luck. Okay, well I got that. That actually looks pretty good. Cosmopolitan. The Cosmopolitan received a name because it disrupts the very core of the cosmos. Okay, that's good. Thanks to it, any stat effect is now doubled for you. For better or for worse. I don't have a stat effect.
Okay.
This is the part where I leave before you puke all over the Ichuo. I'm not sure what that is.
Can we go somewhere quiet for once?
Okay, I have no smarts. I have 8 fun. Alright, let's do charms. That day you join the merciless trials of the Camp Dome. Your team faces with the potato sack race. It seems easy, but this is a Camp Dome, and so the potato sacks are filled with swarms of bees. Your teammates discouraged, because both they are not fond of bees, and because the enemy team is mostly compromised by sentient bees. Aren't all bees sentient anyway? Giving them a clear advantage over you. It all looks dire for you, but you use your cunning and remind the enemy team that the bee population of Earth is inexplicably decreasing and that the bees are heading towards unavoidable extinction. This fact really messes with the enemy team's heads, and you get 2 charm out of it. Awesome. I should probably increase my smarts at some point. Meet up with Damien to help him with what he claims is a charitable endeavor. I believe that all living creatures, great and small, deserve a fighting chance at life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. America. That's why I've been making these tiny magnifying glasses to give to ants. Now they can fight fire with fire if anyone wants to try to use a magnifying glass to fuck with them. I brought them gifts of flame like Ant Prometheus. And you know what, you know what happened to Prometheus, don't you? Yeah, he was worshipped as a hero and the inventor of the greatest of all art forms, arson. No, he was chained to a rock in a sexy way. No, in a horrifying torture where his liver is eaten every day way, but I assure you, your punishment will be much worse. Why Camp Director Miss Weaving? I feel like I'm actually being responsibly good compared to my classic bad boy antics. I don't know what sort of behavior is tolerated at Spooky High, but this is Camp Spooky, and I am going to hold you to my standards. You think it's an accomplishment to tear down the awesome while encouraging it in ants? No, Mr. LeVay. You may be at high school. You may be in high school, but at the end of the day, you are literally a legal adult, and it's time for you to face consequences for your actions. But that isn't what my face is made for. It doesn't want to face responsibilities. It wants to face shenanigans and knife crime and being a badass. Well, until your face learns to behave, I'm afraid I'm going to have to confiscate it from you. Ha! You can't do that. In fact, I'd like to see you try. Have a nice day, Mr. LeVay. I hope you learned a valuable lesson. About what faces are for. Ah, what the fuck? What the fuck? How did she do that? How am I talking? I don't have a mouth. Damien is understandably freaking out, but with no way. Creativity is low. This might require some creativity. Boldness is high. Most everything else except for my smarts is high. So hopefully it's not creativity and smarts. But with no way to get face back, the best way to come to his rescue is to convince him that this is a good thing. Become a pro and make a fortune. No more face, no more dentist.
This is not my face!
Because I still have teeth, I can feel them. I can feel my teeth. I don't even think I could feel my teeth before, but now I can feel my teeth. What the fuck? I can feel my teeth in the trap behind my skin in a pulsing meat prison. They're in meat jail and I'm in meat jailer. I think I can hear their thoughts. Do teeth even have thoughts? It sounds like they're thinking teeth, 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 teeth. Also, it's freaking me out. I'm freaking out and can't show how hard I'm freaking out with my face. I don't have... Can you help me? You pull out a Sharpie. Great, thanks. Where was I? Alright. Oh, I thought that was going to go on for longer. This time, Mr. LeVay, could you have lasted me 10 minutes with no face before spiraling into existential meltdown? My, how very embarrassing. I wanted you to behave like an adult, but I see now that you are not. Despite what the rumors say, not only are you not a spicy red adult, not even a spicy red baby, you're a mild red toddler at best. I'll give you your face back now so I can see your devastated reaction to sick burns. It looks quite strange. I don't know if putting this face on you is a good idea to begin with. It's because you put it on upside down to fix my face. Oh, did I? Let me see. Now we're talking. Oh, it still looks weird to me, young rascal. I suspect there's no fixing it. I don't much care for this sight, so I'm leaving. This double sick burn is too much for Damien to handle. It affects you. -4 charm and -2 fun. Jesus Christ, I suck at this.
Let's go somewhere
Alright.
relaxing.
Fun. Because that's what I have. Make the most of inflatable toy and float on that you possibly can. You combine many of your favorite fun things: ice cream, tabletop games, and watching your enemies fail. Ducks. The resulting amalgamation is certainly interesting, even if it doesn't exactly float on water. You decide to name your toy Dr. Frankenfun, or maybe you should name it Dr. Frankenfun's Master. Just behold the horror you've created gives you 2 fun. Oh, cool. They're in outfits. You're rubbing a motor tool and calculator when your horny activity is interrupted by Damien screaming at a sandcastle again.
Fight me, dude!
What do you mean you don't have any flamin' hot Cheetos? I am your king and I demand Cheetos as tribute. Damien, please. Unlike myself, most inanimate objects are incapable of understanding or producing speech. I'm not talking to the sandcastle, I'm talking to my subject inside the sandcastle. There are people inside the sandcastle, and they're your subjects? Come on, Cal. This is an emergency. Julian calculates your desk over to the scanning castle. You follow behind, spilling oil everywhere. No, not oil.
Is this a cabin?
Fascinating, the sandcastle truly is swarming with tiny humanoids. You acquire the civilization. These are the citizens of Smalltopia. I found them in the yard at Spooky High and graciously agreed to be their king. He's a despot, cries one of the tiny people. We were a representative democracy before he came along. I knew they would die without my enlightened leadership over the summer, so I packed them all in a lunchbox and brought them to camp, where I built them this castle. It was a massacre. The lunchbox didn't even have air holes. Duh, if air can get out, so can deadly diseases. I was protecting you. We used to have hospitals and universities, despairs another tiny person, but now all we have is a mountain of sand and broken dreams. Our society is ruined. These guys have been such a bummer since I brought them here. In fact, they're not even grateful. Tried everything, threatening them, paying Avari to threaten them, threatening to pay Avari to threaten them again. What about, I don't know, digging them an irrigation system? Or supplying them with microcomputers to learning software. Oh, good idea. Then I can threaten to make those things away if they don't stop moping. We'll cheer them up. You know what? How about Cal and I focus on improving the Smalltopia infrastructure? You can help by, Damien's not allowed to help. He will definitely go apeshit. But most of his ways of helping involve going apeshit anyway. Quick, give him a non-destructive way to improve Smalltopia. That's creativity for sure. That one, yeah, fun. Hell yeah, armor crabs are badass. They're nature's crabs. Oh, crabs are nature's crabs, Damien. So you're saying I'm right.
Follow my lead.
Alright, let's wrangle some crabs. No, wait, those crabs will overrun the city and slaughter the defenseless Smalltopians. Hey lady, says a small voice. Where do you get off calling us defenseless? That's pretty patronizing. She is merely looking out for your safety, tiny people. The crabs are much larger than you see, and... Oh, what you think we're too dumb to handle a giant enemy crab? Those things have huge weak points. We'll be fine. Okay, so what I'm hearing is that I should get a bucket of crabs and dump them on Smalltopia. Well, now, I would recommend dumping them on, says a tiny voice, but it's too late. Damien's already back with a bucket of crabs and ready to dump. Oh no, I cannot bear to watch this army of crabs descend upon the Smalltopian in an orgy of peaceful coexistence?
Such a twist.
Wow, looks like the crabs and Smalltopia are natural allies. They're getting along great. Smalltopians are teaching their crabs critical thinking and team sports. When the crabs are teaching Smalltopians advanced surgical techniques that they have never been able to perform themselves because of their lack of fingers. Contrary to everyone's expectations of Smalltopians and the new citizens of Prabu Darby live together in peace and have harmony. Everyone is happy except for Damien, who thinks peace is dumb. Then one of the crabs pinches him on the eyeball, and he thinks that's pretty metal. Now everybody's happy. You gain 4 boldness and 2 charm. Hell yeah. The boldness is back up. Fun. I need charms too, I think.
Finally, some time to chill.
You found Countess Misra scribbling in her trusty notebook. Damien is peeking not so inconspicuously at her from behind a big rock. It's right next to her face. Damien, stop trying to peek. Told you to go away.
Learn from the pros.
How'd you know I'm here? I can't see you, and that means you can't see me either. I'm invisible. Do you not understand object permanence or something? Object what? Sounds like nerd shit. Can I just read your fucking notebook already?
Talk about my feelings.
I said no, it's private. But you let Miss Dishonorable Hex read it. I do not let Miss Dishonorable Hex do anything. Most Dishonorable Hex wreaks chaos wherever they see fit, and I just kind of have to roll with it.
Cursed,
Why you are, girl. Speaking of which, I'm bored. Seems like a good time for an unhappy, embarrassing, accidental accident curse. Just then a totally unrelated gust of wind blows through and rips the notebook out of Countess Mishra's hand. Falls open on the ground, reveal a bunch of doodles of a buff, leather-clad girl stabbing a wimpy-looking red figure. Are these plans to murder me? You said this was your therapy journal. It is. I find these drawings to be very therapeutic. But they aren't murder plans, they're ancient hieroglyphs that I've been studying. Most dishonorable hex tell me. Sorry, I zoned out. Did Damien see the murder plans yet? I said they weren't murder plans. Everybody leave me alone. Could easily deny this for fucking ever. She has advantage on deception checks. You need to settle this argument. Are they murder plans or not? Nah, that's not what I wanted. No. Fuck. Wait. No way violence and murder with intent is mine and Countess Mishra's thing. Oh, I smell a murder triangle. This is better than a bachelor. Oh, this isn't what I wanted at all.
Fierce adversary.
You correctly listed all the poisons I'm weak to. My favorite romantic locals to be caught unarmed with. Okay. Down in hell, we just meet up for a night, put a bullet in each other's heads, and ghost each other, literally, because we're dead.
You are
Have you no honor? Clearly Sawyer is a respectful assassin unlike you. Wow, I did not want that. Alright, whatever. Well, I might have just ruined my chances with Damien up. Oh.
Hope nothing goes wrong.
Charm, maybe. Today at the Camp Dome, the game is 7 minutes in Heaven Extreme. You volunteer yourself as tribute for your camp. You put on some lip balm, ready for some hot kissing, but it seems you got the rules wrong. In 7 minutes of Heaven Extreme, they straight up murder you, and you need to stay in literal heaven for 7 minutes. They stab you repeatedly. You're sure going to hell, but no, heaven is beautiful. It's all you ever wanted. You want to stay, but they bring you back to life. You're cheered by your teammates, but you will never be the same after being taken from heaven. You do look more heavenly, though. And that translates to 2 charm. I'd think this one would be boldness, but whatever. Later, you stop by the dome to look for a can of Pringles. You left there, and you accidentally get drafted into the Dome Battle Royale that happens every Tuesday. The rules are simple. Join a team of 3, lock the door in the dome, fight to the death. 400 warriors have entered the camp today. Only 3 will leave alive. Hopefully you will be one of those 3, and hopefully you will find your Pringles.
Nice.
Yes, murder baby. Yes, murder baby, eat my ass. Luckily for you, you managed to get Prince Damien the First and Avery as your teammates. They're killing it, literally. These 2 really seem to thrive in extreme violence. And stay down. Gods, fuck yes, I haven't killed 2 guys with the same crossbow bolt in a while. The trick is to line up just right and aim for the eye socket. So sick. Man, kind of unimagined if you ask me. I just killed an entire team by eating them alive. Just me. A fork and a fucking fist.
Are you gonna finish that?
OMG, I went through such an... OMG, I went through such an eating people alive phase. Did you know that normal humans can survive someone eating their face while they'll... but they'll die if you eat their brain? Prince Damien the First, did you just call this my no-scope crossbow double kill headshot unimaginative? Are you kidding me? I am carrying this team. We're only in the diamond skill tier because of my battle rage massacre at the start of the game. That was a 12 kill streak. Bullshit, I've gotten way more kills than you, and mine were way sicker. I lit my chainsaw on fire. You should be taking notes. Bros, calm down. Just look at it this way. You're both way better at murdering better than Sawyer. They haven't even gotten one kill this whole game. That's true. You haven't killed any enemies yet. You thought you killed one person, but then you realized that you just lulled them to sleep with your gentle, non-lethal punches. You can't look like a pacifist in front of these two adorable psychopaths. Impress your friends with your raddest technique for indiscriminate murder. Tobacco use? That's smarts. That's creativity. Oh no, that's boldness apparently. I love dangerous animals, especially when they've been tied to sticks and duct taped to guns. That's kind of romantic. Hot. You quickly scavenge the dome and find all the raw materials you need. You create the unholy combination of stick, badger, and gun, and the ultimate spear of death is born. With this spear, your hands, you are filled with a dark, evil, primal power. You lose consciousness, and as your body is lost in the trance of battle. You cannot see, you cannot think, but you can hear, and all you hear is the rattle of death, the cries of rabid badgers, and the spurt and exploding heads all around you. 2 hours later, Morty the Minotaur is smoking a cigarette right outside the dome. The smell of blood and death mingle with his cigarette fumes.
In the darkness I come.
Hail and well met, BFF. Always so on to Crash Camp Spooky's Battle Royale. You know I adore ruining their summer camaraderie. No, don't go in there. I barely got out with my life, okay? And I can't stand losing you. Morty, my dear cherished friend. What monster could possibly scare a half-man, half-bull with your strength and girth? I love these two. Sawyer is in the dome, and they were way out of my league, okay? I've never seen anything like it. I was so scared that I got a half chub. They had this awesome weapon. It was like a stick, but way more dangerous than a normal stick. I don't know how else to describe it. It's horrible. Sawyer is truly a terrifying warrior. Come, let's leave this foul place and take a hot bath together. The best friends are bathing. You have an awesome time murdering everyone. You win the battle royale, your friends love you. And it turns out that the Badger is a licensed accountant, and the Badger does your taxes for you, and you gain 4 fun and 2 smarts. Oh, that's cool. So, boldness smarts, I think I just need another charm and I'm good.
Today might turn out okay.
You play 1 second. Alright, I'm back. A day at Camp Dome, you play a game of Tug of War. You see, Tug of War is a harder game than it seems. It might involve a lot of strategy, but there's a secret technique not everyone knows. You need to be strong. You mastered this technique years ago and you win. The audience is jeering and roaring. Alright, I gained 2 charm. That's 11. You return to your tent for some alone time. After all the drama, but you should have known drama would follow you to your tent. You see Damien punching everything. Fuck mosquitoes, why don't you suck the blood of my fists? The mosquitoes, which you now realize are what Damien is actually trying to punch, seem more than happy to oblige. They swarm all over Damien's furious hands, and all over everything else, including your attractive face, which immediately gets punched by Damien. Oh, was someone there? My punch sense is tingling. Oh, it's you, Sawyer. I didn't see you there because I was blinded by rage of these stupid mosquitoes. Seriously, I hate these little fuck buttons. I love the creative insults this game has. You think they can just come over here and steal my blood? And I didn't even know they had fists, but it looks like one of them just punched you in the face. So not only are they stealing my blood, they're stealing my whole thing. The worst part is I can't even do anything about them. Camp Director Miss Weaver confiscated my mosquito killing machine gun because it exceeded the maximum number of machine guns allowed at camp. All I have left is this stupid mosquito spray, but it turns out it's mosquito sun spray, which just made them immune to skin cancer. Or maybe it wasn't the spray. Maybe the mosquitoes are in a league I should have killed the solar son of a bitch when I had the chance. Maybe I can kill them by shooting blood out of my eyes, or shooting harpoons out of my harpoon gun, or shooting harpoons out of my eyes. Later, as soon as Damien's discovered an experimental new level of murderous rage, you better find a way to rid him of these mosquitoes before you're the one who should be allowed to bite the spicy red skin. Back from mosquitoes and the most ambitious heist in Camp Spooky's history. That sounds like creativity. Smell of lavenders. That sounds like smarts. Yep, that was smarts. I was fucked either way. Important, why isn't it called essential blood? Good point. I have a further question. Let's do this. Well, Damien's personal favorite, crude oil. You assumed you'd have a hard time actually replacing his blood, but it turns out it's just really easy to find Omniblock selling essential oil dialysis machines. Share into Damien's veins, though a change comes over him. You know, this may not be essential oil staking, but the vaccines are a conspiracy perpetuated by doctors who want to inject mind-controlling chemicals into our children. What? No, this isn't what you wanted. You just wanted to make Damien a repulsive mosquito, not society as a whole. Oh, stop getting upset, you millennial. You kids these days with your bespoke genders and your gig economics. Get a mortgage. Damien, you plead to stop this. We've got so much to live for. Don't call me Damien, call me Karen. No, the transformation is complete. What have you done? Mosquitoes leave completely alone now that they're all on the same side. They side of spreading malaria and other infectious diseases far and wide. That's good news. Damius will never forgive you. -4 fun? More fun. I am out of creativity. Yeah. You're roasting us more harder than you've ever roasted. Most of the time you were neon crocs to school. When you hear what sounded like intense negotiations, go investigate because you're a nosy bitch. Fine, only 1 week. I will give you a portion of the ace circle if you do my laundry for this week. Do I get the Duke Dom on it? Only if you fold afterwards. If I don't fold, land but no Duke Dom. What if I Comary fold so it can be a tight camp space? Piece of hell, Duke Dom, and a crown. Big crown or little crown? Little crown. Tiara? Circlet. These are actually some pretty cute and, for once, non-threatening negotiations, but you bet you can help one of them get to sweeter. There we go. Hell, 300 years in the future, a world-weary traveler escaped a cold winter's night by ducking into an otherwise empty tavern.
Traveled through hell and back. I need a drink.
Who are you? I don't know who you are. Spare a drink for a thirsty traveler? I'm en route to Duke Dom of Drodgar. The journey has not been easy for these old bones.
My hometown.
How funny, that's my hometown. You know, once upon a time, Drodgar was known exclusively for making the most delicious wine known to anyone in hell. A wine so spicy it would inflame the tongues of the gods
Glory
themselves.
to Dahlia the Strong.
But Drodgar's legacy was forever changed when Dahlia the Strong came and acquired it by the epic feat of cleansing, details of which are lost to history. Yet, as epic of a cleansing was, it was not enough for the fearsome former ruler.
A unity of potato crisps and spices.
She also had to produce the most delicious dish hell had ever seen. A unity of potato crisps and spices that somehow called to mind most charred meats.
Dukedom of Drodgar. The finest cuisine and the spiciest wine.
an insane demand, but Drogdar's spicy wine was too tempting to resist. The ruler had no choice but to agree, and Drogdar is now known for its wine and hot cuisine.
My mother's old recipe.
I still know my mother's old recipe for thinly sliced and meatily spiced potatoes. Would you like to sample it along with your drink? The traveler greatly accepts, and the bartender begins to prepare the fabled meal. Meanwhile, back in the present, fine, fair's fair. I'll get Coach to sign me out so I can grab some barbecue chips from the next town over.
Oh, you're a pro!
You're thinking sorry? You could totally have a few. Also, Drogdar's wine tastes like total ass juice anyway. I definitely got the better end of the deal. You and Prince Damien enjoy your victory as well as some delicious chips and clean laundry. What more could you ask for? Alright, just experimenting with these drinks. Wait, but I have a feeling you're reckless enough to give it a try, right? What about this one? With a feeling, right? I don't know if I drink that, but the question is yours. You'll see what it does. See what it does. Yeah, no, totally. I was testing it. Oh, you passed. The prize is the drink you chose. Don't drink the toilet wine. I just have it here because Polly insisted that I offer it as a marketing stunt. This shit cannot do anything good. God damn it, really? This is the part where I leave before you puke all over the itch out. I should have. Aww. And because I had that other one, it doubled it, didn't it?
Let's go somewhere relaxing.
Oh no. My creativity is garbage. My smarts are garbage. Center of the lake. You gather. Open in case of a very boring day. You open the locks to find too fun. Location you were at this time. You were interrupted to find Damien seemingly playing with a bunch of sticks. No, I'm not playing with sticks. I'm gathering sticks because I'm doing some high quality craftsmanship to transform these sticks into, wait for it, pointy sticks. Absolutely essential. What was his name? Damien LeVay. Yeah, that's right. Camping weapon. Okay, fine. I don't really need pointy sticks. I just wanted to use this sick new Swiss Army knife my dad gave me for this camp. Check this out. Here's a bottle opener in case you come upon a wild beer bottle hunting these woods. This attachment is a screwdriver. Like, or maybe if we get lost and we need to build a computer to use Google Maps to find our way back. And there's a toothpick, which, I mean, check this out. It's not actually for picking teeth of your fellow campers' mouths while they're sleeping. I learned that the fun way. But my dad's told me that this isn't any Swiss Army knife, it's Hell's Swiss Army knife. It's not from Switzerland in Europe, it's from Switzerland located in the third circle of Hell. Since it's from Hell, I know it has some sick secret tools that you have to discover yourself, but I want to use them now. Tell me your secrets, knife, tell me. I've been screaming at this all day, but it still won't reveal them. It sucks. How do I get this knife to tell me its hidden tools? I think I'm screwed either way. Yep. The only thing I do is good. I might be screwed on this one. No wonder the book's in your brain. Oswald is your nemesis. You accidentally destroyed his entire pineapple plantation. Scheme.
Rad.
And the book delivered thanks to Instadrone. Little Kenny Knows His Knife by Oswald Rosenberg. Once upon a little... His knife is not as fun as the toy he asked for his birthday. But then he realized that the true joy is by stabbing Sawyer with him. Oh god, no. Turning kids into sleeper agents ready to stab you if they ever see you. Of course, it can't really be considered an over... Loss to suffer. Your thoughts are interrupted by a strange feeling that can only be described as the pain of being stabbed. Well, this book is right. The trajectory of knives are really stabbing sorrier with them. I feel my heart has grown 5 sizes. And that your heart wants to be 5 times. You assure him it does not. He disagrees. -4 boldness. Oh no. Oh no. Oh,
Today might
I'm
turn
gonna
out
have to start over. I might be screwed. I can't get anything. Destiny itself attacks a new bonus.
nothing can scare Dahlia.
What, like a few severed heads and a vision of my grandpa screaming in horrendous pain are gonna freak me out? Where I'm from, you can buy that stuff at IKEA. This is... what the hell is that? Me in 20 years? No, I can't lose my buff, terrifying beauty, my swollenness, and my best feature. I don't know whether I should be offended or smug that my appearance is your worst fear. Like, what are you doing here, Daddy's boy? Someone should have seen your private condo. No, I came here for the same reason I go anywhere. I wanted to set shit on fire. But apparently this building is flame retardant. Got a blowtorch next to the wooden staircase and nothing happened. It was the scariest shit I'd ever seen. No, you tramping around without makeup is the scariest shit you've ever seen. Ha, burn. Don't say burn, that word has no power here. While they argue, you go find the haunted bathroom to take a spooky piss when you hear the sound of a trap being deployed along with Damien and Linda screaming in unison. You turn back to them, trapped in a fishnet that appears to have dropped from the ceiling. Standing underneath it are a group of teenagers and a Great Dane. Great job, everybody, says the blonde leader. Leader-looking teen. I knew the clueless crew would catch these crooks no problem. Like, what do you mean no problem? Asked the skinny stoner teen. Scooby-Doo and I scared stiff and like we're almost out of dog treats. Ren Reed, says the dog. Wait, the fucking dog talks, and it's beckoning for the other teen to pass the blunt. Alright, now before I stab your eyeballs out and shove them up your asses like anal beads. What the fuck? Jeepies, cries the red-headed teen. Mr. and Mrs. Tinker are really mad that we ruined their plot to drive down the price of this property and resell it for cheap. Wait, you think we're real estate agents? Gross, you think we're married? Look, whoever you think you got, it's not us. We're not real estate agents, we're demons. The whole eternity off damnable torture than most landlords, and don't bother hiding any of that details in the contract. Well, that's not entirely true. My dads do make a lot of their money by selling off land in the 8th circle of hell. What? I can't believe you. Fucking LeVay's always abusing your power to speculate with your crappy land. Says the nerdy teen. As soon as I find my glasses, we'll tear those stupid masks off your face and send you to prison. Okay, but seriously, can somebody help me find them? I can't see shit. Seems like these weirdo teens want to rip Damien and Dahlia's faces off, but you like those faces and want to smooch them, and you need to save them using clueless cruise logic. Transform your skull into the head of a real estate agent, so you can rip off your own face and present yourself as a true villain. Yeah, I was fucked the other way. I screwed all this up.
Me, dude.
Yeah. I might have to restart this. Yep, -4 smarts and -4 charm.
Oh, hey.
I mean, we'll try. Yeah, no. I got fucked over at the end there so hard.
Fuck off. Better luck next season, loser.
Casino, but all your belongings at Jack Jack. Turns out the thing is furious. You're now a lone and poor. I got so screwed at the end there. I didn't really feel like reading all that. Alright, we're gonna skip this. Because I want to play again. Unlock. You've got to unlock Flask. You unlocked the Flask Genie. What the fuck is a Flask Genie? That's impure poison. Oh, are these drinks that I can get? Meta shop. What's this? Oh shit. Good pour for this. Hey player, it's me, the the meta shopkeeper. You buff as hell, damn. This is your first time in my little shop, huh? Don't worry, I'll explain how this works. Here's my meta shop. We don't accept money. We buy the trade with summer memories instead. You learn summer memories every time you encounter a new event, outcome, secret ending, or special thing in Monster Camp. What are special things, you ask? Well, trust me, you'll know when you see them. Don't fret, you'll get some memories just for finishing the game, so don't feel pressured. You can spend your memories here to unlock tutorial guide, new outfit packs, gallery content, drinks, which you can access in Juan's free drinking game mode. Monster Camp truly is a gift that keeps on giving, isn't it? Oh, on top of that, you've already played Monster Camp before. You'll get your cross-spawning summer memories retroactively for what you've already achieved. Aren't we nice? So, what are you waiting for? Either buy something or get busy playing the game. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and go. You have a good night.